Welcome to Triceratops Facts. I'm your host, Christopher Trice. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Today's video is on the history of Pokemon. It gets its roots from the gaming magazine in the early 1980s in Japan, Game Freak. The original creator was Satoshi Tajiri, a childhood insect collector, and he named it Capsule Monsters. The first release was February 27th, 1996, as Pokemonsters Red and Green, a Game Boy game in Japan, with its first release in 1998. On October 15th, Pokemon Blue is released as a Japanese exclusive. The first Pokemon trading card game came out with 102 cards in the full set and were published by Media Factory on October 20th, 1996. These cards would become available in the United States 3 years later. Nintendo took to publishing in 2003 with nearly 15 billion cards printed to date. Its first television series aired on April 1st, 1997, as the Pokemon cartoon aired in the United States for the first time. On December 19th, the 38th Japanese Pokemon episode, Electric Soldier Pyrogon, caused 700 children to experience epileptic and seizure-like symptoms from the flashing lights, and the episode would never be shown again, causing us to not see much of Porygon after that. The next 3 seasons would air in 2003, 2007, and 2011 in the United States. Now airing in more than 70 countries worldwide, on November 12th, 1991, Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, debuts in the US at the #1 opening day box office sales. There has been a movie release every year since, except for in 2010. October 14th, 2000 marked the release of Pokemon Gold and Silver for the Game Boy Color, with 100 new Pokemon from Johto region. This is where shiny Pokemon and both male and female Pokemon are introduced. Crystal was introduced the following year, allowing players to choose the trainer's gender for the first time. And on March 26, 2001, Saudi Arabia bans Pokemon because it promotes Xenoism and gambling. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire was released on the Game Boy Advance on March 19, 2003, taking place in the Hoenn region with 135 new Pokemon to catch and train. 2 years later, Special Edition Pokemon Emerald came out, making this trio the best-selling Game Boy Advance games to date. In 2006, Pokemon celebrated its 10-year anniversary. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl would be released for the Nintendo DS on April 22nd, 2007, but wasn't released in the United States until 2009. This also marked the Wi-Fi capabilities of game systems for Pokemon. On March 14th, 2010, when the United States released Heart Gold and Soul Silver, an enhanced version of Gold and Silver, this one came out with a Pokeball-shaped pedometer that connected to the game via infrared signals. These are some of the best-selling Nintendo DS games, with over 12.5 million copies sold to date. May 28th, 2010, Pokemon video games reached over 200 million copies. On March 6, 2011, Pokemon Black and White for the DS is released with 156 new Pokemon, the largest new generation so far, as well as Professor Arergy, the first female Pokemon expert. The following year, Black 2 and White 2 were released. Pokemon X and Y on the Nintendo 3DS launched worldwide on October 12, 2013. In the later half of 2016, Niantic worked with the Pokemon Company to release Pokemon Go, the first interactive GPS coordinated cell phone Pokemon game. The first Pokemon game for the Switch was released on November 16th, 2018, called Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, with 2 more games planned to release sometime in 2019.